How you doing, folks? BrianTShirley, BTS on the road, and just did a gig here at Brookdale, which is a assisted living facility. Did a DJ gig for a couple hours for their dinner and their Halloween party, and it was cool. It was nice, and as you can see, still early in the evening. I think it's not even 7:30, and I've already broke down and got everything in the car. So. The other thing is this gig is about 2 miles from my house, 2.2 miles exactly. So I got a question for all you entertainers out there, and heck, you non-entertainers, if you want to chime in. What's the closest you've ever worked? What's the closest gig you've ever worked to your home? Because this is not the closest. I actually had one closer a couple of years ago to where I used to live. But yeah, this is one of the closest, though. It's in the top 5, maybe the top 3. And then tomorrow is a little different. I'm going to Florence, South Carolina, which is around a 2-hour drive. It's right in my little circle that I mentally have of if I'll get a hotel or not. And that's my other question to you folks out there who are entertainers, or even if you're an entrepreneur or somebody that travels a lot for work. What's the furthest you would go without getting a hotel room? And mine is usually about 2 to 2.5. When you start getting into the 3-hour range, that's where I'm getting a room pretty much, unless I've got something on the way, or I'm using this gig or that gig to get to another gig. Then changes. But if it's a one-off like tomorrow is, I'm driving back. I'm going to go up, do a stand-up comedy for a reunion, high school reunion, and I think it's their 40th. And then I got to drive back because I didn't get a room, and they're paying me real well. But I was like, man, why not keep the money? It's in my little circle, so I'll drive back. Anyway, BrianTShirley, BTS, barely on the road. And I hope you have a great weekend. This is the start to mine right here. Now my night's open. Get to go and do whatever the heck I want. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you out there on the road. Might do a post from Florence. How you doing, folks? BrianTShirley, BTS on the road in Florence at the Hilton Garden Inn. About to leave. I just did some stand-up for these folks that are having their 30th high school reunion, and yeah, it was fun. It was a lesson for some of the younger comics out there, or some of the other folks that are trying to do more corporate stuff. You got to learn how to bob and weave, and thank goodness I've been doing this for a while. There's some lines that I've worked into the show for situations just like this. It was Wilson High School's high school reunion. They're here in Florence, and they are a historically black high school with some very nice people. And thing was, though, they had a speaker not show up, and things were a little bit kind of in disarray, only because of the scheduling of the food and some other things. And I've had that happen at these corporate events. Sometimes the hotel, for whatever reason, is a little bit behind. There was another reunion, a bigger one, going on, same high school, 40th, just across the hall. So it caused timing issues, but I told them I'll go up right now if you want me to, and they did, because I kind of was the little space in between people just sitting there kind of getting hungry and the food coming. So it worked out for me, because now I'm leaving earlier. But so I worked that little thing. I brought in my own sound. I let them use my sound for some announcements or whatever. Very happy to do that. Very nice people. But yeah, you just got to learn to bob and weave in this. You can't go in going, okay, it's got to be this. Or, you just got to kind of stay loose, because things are going to kind of, go different ways sometimes. And as long as you can do that, you're good. So anyway, I'm heading back home. BrianTShirley, BTS on the road.